Week 2 of the 2023 Motherlode League play. Summerville travels out to Jackson to face the Argonaut Mustangs one final time. The Motherlode League disbanding, and the Mustangs want to get one final laugh on the Bears, and the Bears want to do the same to them. It's the Edward Jones pregame show coming up on NorCal Sports TV. The Edward Jones pregame show. Investing is not just about creating wealth, it's about making your money work for you so you can live your life on your terms. Find your local Edward Jones advisor at edwardjones.com. I have Jeremy Hurtado on my side. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we're in Jackson at Argonaut High School, the brand new field turf they just got last year, I believe. And the field turf during the JV game, a lot of players were slipping around, so it's going to be an interesting type game. Slipping can force fumbles when you're not even contacted. It can make you down very easy because in high school ball, as soon as that elbow or the knee goes down, you are down as well. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here in Argonaut, and we'll see if the Mustangs, who are right now at 1-5, losing their first week league matchup against Sonora 49-0, we'll see what they can do against the Bears, but on their home turf.
No, absolutely, and it's going to be an interesting night. Obviously, I got to see Argonaut play last week against Sonora. So that was kind of a precursor, I think, of what we're not going to see tonight. Argonaut struggled heavily to move the football at all against Sonora offensively. We'll see. I think that's going to probably be the case again tonight. The guy that leads the thing for Argonaut is their quarterback, Mitchell. He has 348 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, also has 4 interceptions. And you look at it, 19 of 42 completions percentage, just under 46%. You look, okay, that's not going to be too bad, but against Sonora, they didn't throw the ball at all, really. They kind of just ran the ball, punt, pretty much all night long. So we'll see how that works out. When they did make a big play against Sonora last week, got to break down the sideline. They end up fumbling the football, and the tackle losing it. So not a lot of positives last week for the Mustangs against Sonora. And it's senior night here at Argonaut. So you know that they're going to come out ready to go. They're going to come out fired up. I think the first 5 minutes of the game is going to be a key for Summerville. Can Summerville come out and jump on the Mustangs earlier, or where they let them hang around? The longer you let a team that doesn't belong with you on the field hang around, the more confidence they get, the more they believe, hey, we can pull this off, we can win the night. So if Summerville can jump on them early, I think it's going to be a long night for the Mustangs.
Argonaut comes into this game as the lowest scoring team in league at only 47 points. Summerville is the most scoring team at 250 points, above Sonora by a couple of touchdowns, who's at 228. But on top of that, Argonaut is also the team that allows the most points at 205. Sonora has the least allowed amount of points, which is 57. So Summerville, highest scoring offense, second best in points allowed, and then Argonaut's just at the bottom on both of those. So, Argonaut, they know the stats, they know where they're at, but like you just mentioned, if they can hang in there, Summerville might have an issue.
And that's the big thing, right? Yay, stats are great. Everything looks good. On paper, Summerville shouldn't have a problem tonight against Argonaut. However, this is why it's high school football. On any level of football, you worry if you're the team that's supposed to win, the team that's favored. You come over here to Argonaut, you got that hour-long bus ride. You sit and watch the JV game. JV game was competitive, which was kind of an interesting situation. Summerville only wins 13-0. It kind of expected it to be a little bit more than that if you're a Summerville fan. Argonaut JV was undermanned. They pulled a bunch of guys up to come play for varsity tonight. So it was really one of those things where Argonaut came out and played on the JV level and played well. Kept Summerville to 13. Now, does the varsity get a little momentum from that and say, hey, look, our JV was able to come out and hang with these guys that we thought were going to be better than that. We can do this tonight. It's senior night. It's our time to do it. It only takes a couple plays to get you momentum going, and then who knows what happens. So if you're the Argonaut, it's us against everybody. You're trying to say, hey, nobody expects you to win the game. Everybody's expecting you to get blown out. Perfect situation to come here and say, hey, we can play football too. We haven't played our best game yet. We haven't put 4 quarters together. We can do it tonight, and that's, if you're an Argonaut coaching staff, that's what you're selling your players. Everything is, hey, tonight's the night. Don't worry about what happened. 1-5 doesn't mean anything. 5-1 doesn't mean anything. It's about tonight. Play the game tonight and come out here and do your thing on senior night. We'll see how it plays out.
You said 1-5. Their one win was against Livingston, the TVL team. And don't forget, 2 years ago, they were the D6 AA state champions, too. They know how to play the game. They've had some changes in, of course, personnel because it is high school football, and then in coaching staff. But just 2 short years ago, there's still players on this team that were there.
Absolutely, and that's a great point. In senior night, during the JV game, every senior said their greatest moment where he was winning a state championship, playing in a state championship game. Okay, so you know that they've been there, they've done that. And it only takes a little bit of things to start going right and clicking for you, like I said, before maybe you start to believe tonight's the night you're going to make something happen and shock everybody.
Edward Jones pregame show continues in just a moment. You're watching Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Hello, Bears fans! Black Oak Casino Resort is very proud to help bring you tonight's live streaming of the Summerville Bears football game. If you haven't been to Black Oak Casino Resort recently, now is the time to come by and check us out. Whether you enjoy the entertainment at Willow Creek Lounge, the 5-star RV park, the beautiful Black Oak Hotel and Conference Center, the bowling alley and family fun center, all the games our casino offers, or the fine dining at Seven Sisters Restaurant, it's all there waiting for you. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Lupo. It's a name synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County and has been for more than 30 years. The latest member of the Lupo family to join the Tuolumne County real estate family is Leanne Lupo at Keller Williams Agency. Leanne is a Tuolumne County native and knows how special the place we call home is. A hard worker who truly cares about her clients. Leanne is a special talent. And Leanne is a Summerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter, so give her a call and see what she can do to help you. If you see her around town, please thank her for helping to make tonight's live stream possible.
NorCal Sports TV, Edward Jones pregame show. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Jeremy Hurtado with me in Jackson at Argonaut's home field. They got the brand new field turf. Looks beautiful. The two-tone Argonaut going to be in their green jerseys. Summerville repping their white and grays. Tonight, Summerville, they come in 5-1. Their only loss to the Dos Palos Broncos, which was very early in the season. They were still young. They were changing their offense, and they were trying to get these younger players who haven't been in these roles into their roles themselves, and they just lost to Dos Palos by a touchdown. It was a similar situation last year, but playing that game this year, they just weren't vet statused enough to take that victory. But tonight in Argonaut, we know Summerville, they still need to play this game just because they're 5-1. You said it means nothing. I know it means nothing. We have teams that haven't won a game all season go against teams that are undefeated and take them down. So tonight, Summerville has to be careful. And what do they need to do to win this game?
I think, like I said, I think they got to jump on Argonaut early, get early points, Set the tone early physically. Show that you're going to be the physical team that kind of comes out here and plays football, as well as don't let Argonaut breathe. Stay on them. Jump on them early. Physically dominate them. Let the speed guys do their thing. I mean, Summerville's built on speed, right? You Barajas, Hike, and you got Cash that are kind of the speed guys that run things for Summerville. Do what you do. Don't try to get outside your offense. Don't try to do something different. Just let the guys that got you there do their thing, and I think if Summerville can do that, can take care of the football, they're going to be successful tonight.
Through the season, Summerville has averaged 8.5 yards per carry, which is almost unbelievable when you think about it. The leading rusher is Austin Hike, who averages 12.5 yards per carry. Barajas is just behind him by a few yards at 9 yards per carry. And then everyone else sits around that 7.5 point, especially of the main ball carriers. Colton Cash, who is the leading rusher as in amount of rushes he's taken, averages 7.6 yards per carry, but he's the tailback. You look at all these other runners, they're slot receivers, they come rushing around, and Colton Cash is just sitting there in the backfield, and he still gains the amount of yards, and it's just how they run that offense. So everyone has to be on their A game. They have to fill those gaps, fill those holes, and then make way for the rushers. But I do believe, since we haven't seen a lot of passing from Summerville, they might try to sprinkle that in a little extra. They only average 7 passes per game. I want to see a little bit more and just get those targets spread out. They don't have a lot of receivers. They haven't targeted a lot of guys. Luke Larson got a receiving touchdown last week. That was the first pass attempt that went to him. Brody Peters is a big one. Hike and Barajas are 2 big ones as well, but they usually do that shovel pass. They're not actually targeted as a receiver past the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be big. I want to see some of those passes and just see what they can do so that future in the season, when it comes playoff time, we know what they are capable of.
No, absolutely. Like you said, and that could be something that you work on in the second half or in the second quarter if you're up a lot. I really think you got to stay with what you've got you here to initially to set the tone, and then you can kind of, be up a little bit and get creative.
Leveros threw his first interception last week, and Argonaut's defense will see what they can do against this Summerville offense. That's the big key today. The Edward Jones pregame show will be right back. It's NorCal Sports TV's Summerville Bears football. Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Levitt United Insurance Services offers quality insurance coverage, a high level of professional service, and a long-term relationship. They have several locations throughout California to serve your needs, including Elk Grove, Lodi, Napa, Roseville, Sonora, Walnut Creek, and Minden, Nevada. As independent agents, they'll research rates and coverage from top insurance companies to find the best insurance rates and insurance plans for you. They do the shopping and comparing, so you can save time and money. Hello, Bear fans! Boyer Construction is proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. For over 30 years, they've proudly served our communities with an uncompromising commitment to quality, integrity, and client satisfaction. They are meticulous and still believe in the value of handshakes. And they ensure that you get the experience you deserve. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Chicken Ranch Casino is a proud sponsor of the Summerville Bears Quarterback Club, and they support Summerville High student athletes. By working together, Chicken Ranch Casino believes we can all help elevate each and every student athlete's game, both on the field and in the classroom. From 501 Argonaut Lane, Summerville Bears, Argonaut Mustangs. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Jeremy Hurtado joining me this week as well. Great to have Danny last week. He's been with us twice. Jeremy been joining me through the season as well. And this is the first game in October, so it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Thank you to all our sponsors for Summerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Pay attention to them. Go to their websites, visit them, and get there. We'll see what they can do for us as well, because make sure that we're here, make sure that we do the game. Today, Argonaut Mustangs, usually have a pretty good track record against the Summerville Bears. They've won 13 times against Summerville since 2004. The most recent meeting last year was in Tuolumne, in which Summerville won 34-8. The 3 prior years, the Mustangs were able to take down Summerville. But 2 years ago, they were the D6 AA state champions, in which they just took down everyone in their path. They ended up winning the state title game by 5 touchdowns, which is pretty wild when you think about it. They went against the second best team in the state for D6 and were that much better. So Argonaut, they have it in them. It was just 2 years ago.
No, absolutely, and that's what you talked about earlier. They know how to win. They've been there. They've done that. Now, can they come out here and make it happen on senior night here for the Mustangs? We'll find out here shortly, as we're just about ready to kick it off.
And we are off from 501 Argonaut Lane. The Bears will allow this one to bounce inside the 20. It is Tristan Barajas. We already have a few slips happening on the kickoff return, and they have the length of the field to go. 81 yards Summerville has to go to find the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. And that opening kickoff, you just kind of drop it, and it creates some issues. All of a sudden, you're trying to catch the ball, find the lane, and you get swarmed under by the Argonaut defense. So great job by Argonaut there, coming out and making a play on special teams to start. Now let's see who can control the momentum coming out here early in the first quarter.
Mentioned the field being slippery in the pregame, and it's a brand new field. It's still pretty long grass or turf, however you want to look at it, which doesn't allow the cleats to really dig in and give traction. So that's one big reason in why players will be slipping tonight. And we saw for the first time it won't be the end. And here goes Barajas on the first play from scrimmage, taken down at the 45. Summerville, big yards on play number 1.
No, absolutely, and there it is. Barajas just gets outside. He picks up a good angle, goes down the sideline. Great blocking out there all by Hike. And Barajas picks up right where he left off last week for the Bears, as he is able to pick up a big gain on 1st and 10.
Now directly from midfield, Leveros will move Hike from right to left, pitch it out to him from behind. Colton Cash is his leading blocker, cuts the edge, cuts the corner. Plenty of room for him before he bounces out inside the 35.
Another big first down there by Summerville. So far, back-to-back plays, Hike and Barajas getting it done for Summerville. Bears quickly into Argonaut territory.
Through the last 18 meetings between these two games, dating all the way back to 2004, Argonaut has outscored the Summerville Bears 473 points to 341. And here's Orlando Lopez. He doesn't touch the ball very often, but he's getting big yards on this play. Ball comes loose, and it's Argonaut Mustangs ball.
Absolutely, and that's a huge break for Argonaut. You get the run going down the sideline by Lopez, who doesn't get the ball much, like you said. Does a good job of getting there, and then doesn't secure it on the tackle, as you see get stripped right there by the quarterback / defensive back, Mitchell. And coming up with the ball for the Mustangs, number 11 on the play is Tillery, making a great play and a big momentum swing for the Mustangs.
That was Lopez's 5th carry of the season. He's rushed for 31 yards, even has a rushing touchdown. His longest was 16 yards, but this time just couldn't hold on long enough to make the play for the Bears. Now we see the first look at the Bears defense as they stop him just a yard into the play. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and you're going to see the ball run by Argonaut. We talked about it. They kind of went back to their double wing offense, but they run it out of the pistol set with the quarterback not going under center. So it makes things a little interesting, a little different look, but basically the same Argonaut offense as they've seen for years.
It's a quarterback keeper up the middle, bullied at the line, pushes forward to make it 3rd and short. And now, like I was mentioning, Argonaut has outscored Summerville by quite a few points. The average end score between these two teams is Argonaut 26.2, Summerville 18.9. So it's only a touchdown separating these two teams between 18 games, although Argonaut just has so many points scored through these seasons. 5-13 is the record from 2004. Summerville's on a 1-game winning streak, and I just have to mention again, just 2 years ago, Argonaut was in that state title game and took down their opponents by 35 points. Mitchell will hand this one off. Be close to that first down marker. I think they're going to give it to him.
There you go. Nice job for Argonaut picking up the first down, keeping the clock running, shorten the game. If you're the Mustangs, that's got to be your game plan. Is just keep the ball out of Summerville's hands and then be effective with it when you have the football.
Mustangs back to the run, bully the middle, 4-yard gain.
4 yards is perfect for Mustangs. You're looking to just keep things rolling. You want to stay ahead of the chains, make 2nd and 6. That's where you want 2nd and 6, 3rd and 2. Those are your go-to situations. If you're the Mustangs, you love having that. It allows you to stay on rhythm, stay in pace, and stay within your offense.
That was junior running back Henry Padilla taking that ball up for the Mustangs. They'll hand it back off to Padilla, and he's hit behind the line. He's going to take a loss on this one and tackle down inside the 20, although the stop of forward momentum will push it to 3rd and 7.
Yeah, negative play there for Argonaut, but they're going to get a great spot, it looks like. So they're not going to lose as much. I think they're actually going to get him back to the line of scrimmage, even though on the replay there it looks like he may have been stopped right before the line of scrimmage. Nonetheless, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6 for the Mustangs here early first quarter. Big play.
3rd and 7 rushing up. Seth Mitchell will be in the pistol. Defense chomping at the bit. Mitchell rolling to his right side. Rathmill's behind him trying to get there. Cut across the legs at the first down marker. It will be close, but Mitchell using his legs in the rushing game to hopefully move those chains.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give him the first down. Great spot there if you're the Mustangs. Again, you see here on the replay, just a quarterback rolling out, looking for someone to throw to. Can't find anybody. Rathmill tries to chase him down, just unable to get there. The quarterback dives and gets a decent spot for the Mustangs.
Another handoff bouncing off the left side. It's Trevin Peterson, the senior running back, gaining 2.
Yeah, it brings up a 2nd and 8. Not exactly perfect position, but you still come up positive yards, which is what you're trying to do. Actually, maybe even closer to 3 after they all said and done. So, again, not a terrible situation if you're Mustangs. Now, if you're Summerville, got to limit those gains. Cannot give them 3-4 yards of play.
Mitchell with the run, straight up the gut. He breaks free. Lopez cutting his legs. The shoestring tackle inside the 45-yard line of Summerville. Breakaway play, Mustangs.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's just a quarterback power. You see here on the replay, fakes the handoff, follows his lead blocker, design play. Nobody there in the middle of the field for Summerville, and it brings up a first down inside Bears territory for the first time.
Reese Wynn going to get inside on the tackle for Henry Padilla. Half-yard gain, if that. And Reese Wynn, he doesn't have the most tackles for Summerville defensively, but he does get in. He's very important to the line. He's a big body that stops people from breaking through. And a lot of the defensive backs and defensive ends come in. They do a lot of the tackling, but Reese Wynn is a big part of them getting the tackles.
No, absolutely, and that's what you do at the defensive line position. You just cause you eat up blockers and you let your linebackers make the play.
This run goes 7 yards for Robert Prather. He is the leading rusher outside of Seth Mitchell.
No, absolutely. He's the guy, other than Mitchell, that carries the ball for the Mustangs. It's either Mitchell or Prather, the two guys that do the workload. And right now, Argonaut's got things rolling. Summerville got to find a way to slow them down on the defensive end if you're the Bears.
Prather, that is his 33rd carry of the season, just about to breach 100 yards rushing. Mitchell has 246, and that's even without his big run here. It bounces off his chest on the snap, but he's still able to hold on, break Argonaut.
Yeah, absolutely, and sometimes you're living right. I mean, this snap, I don't look like a quarterback didn't even know it was coming. We'll see here on the replay, though. Looks like it kind of shocks him. He's able to control it, goes off his face mask, catches it, gets up and gets a first down for the Mustangs. So sometimes you're living right, and sometimes things just go well for you.
First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Mustangs reaching that high red zone area. Mitchell hands it off, nearly fumbled. Another big gain for the Mustang offense. Summerville's defense just not getting quickly inside.
Yeah, we get to see a replay again here. They had an exchange problem, almost loses the ball. Instead, running back able to secure it, and there where the tackle for Summerville was number 13 for the Bears, Larson. Just not able to corral him soon enough, and brings it second and short.
High snap. Fake handoff to the jet sweep around, and here is Henry Padilla, the corner. Touchdown Mustangs!
Absolutely, and that's the play that every team that plays Argonaut has to watch out for. It's just that little inside trap. They fake, running the one way, come back underneath, hand it off. Summerville coaches are screaming, watch the play before it even started, and yet here's the inside trap underneath. Nice job of just getting in the way there by a Mustang. Actually picks up the block that springs him for the end zone. 6-0 Mustangs, and wow, that's a shock.
Prather was the fake man cutting across, and it was Padilla who got the handoff. He got the call, and Orlando Lopez tried grabbing him by the shoulder pads instead of taking out the legs. It leads to a Mustang touchdown. 7-0 over the Summerville Bears.
Berner, financial advisor at Thrivent, is proud to help bring tonight's Bears football game live to your home. As a Summerville High alum and a member of the Bears Quarterback Club, Scott is instrumental in supporting Summerville High School and Bears football in many ways. The next time you see Scott, be sure to say hello and thank him and Thrivent for supporting the Bears football family. That's Scott Berner, serving you in retirement and insurance. Roberson Construction brings a can-do attitude to every aspect of a construction project, making dreams a reality for its customers. The Roberson team is made up of professionals who know how to make the construction process a positive experience. Roberson Construction focuses on quality and integrity to maximize results and minimize stress. Whatever your construction needs, a remodel, new home, commercial project, consider Roberson Construction.
Argonaut Mustangs on the board first over the Summerville Bears, 7-0. Watching Bears coverage on NorCal Sports TV. Here's the Summerville switcheroo. Barajas recovered, gave it to Hike, and down at the 24-yard line, just 5 yards separating where their first drive initially started. Want to shout out Deo Espresso and Smoothies as well. The Deo Espresso Smoothies kickoff anywhere in Jackson, Calaveras, Sonora, Tuolumne, wherever you're at, there's going to be a Deo near you if you're traveling in the Motherlode. 10 different spots. Always have to stop by. And the one in Bret Hart, or the one in Angels Camp, I should say.
Bret
sorry,
Hart.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
The one in Angels Camp, you can actually go in, sit down, pretty much a restaurant at that point.
And it's right next to Bret Hart High School, so there you go. That's where you're getting at the Bret Hart situation from.
Barajas stiff arms the man behind the line of scrimmage, still has to burst forward to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Yeah, now let's see how Summerville responds. They moved the ball well in the first drive, got down inside Argonaut 10-yard line, then turned it over on the fumble. Okay. So now we'll see how they can respond back here, down 7-0 early to the Mustangs. Again, senior night, a lot of emotion for the Mustangs. Got to see if you can just kind of withstand that initial onslaught by the Mustangs and play Bears football.
Leveros exchanges to Colton Cash, who earns a first down.
Yeah, good run right up the middle here for Cash as he keeps the clock running. See the motion come. Cash does a good job of just following the lead blockers, offensive linemen, looking for people to block. Salai, got to find a way to get busy up there. Quit looking back. Go find a guy in green to block. Instead, just picks up the first down, does Cash.
First and 10 now. It's Hike wrapping around. He's almost pushed behind the line of scrimmage, met at the line, and that offensive line of Summerville just trying to push forward, get as many yards out of it as possible. And at that point, Hike can't do much. He can keep his legs moving if he can get him down there, but it's up to the line to use their power to overpower the defense instead.
Yeah, it's Hike still picks up a few on the play. They're going to get him 3, it looks like. So brings up 2nd and 7, but like you said, Good job of Hike, just keeping going, keep driving, trying to make the most out of it. Biggest thing there is protect the football when you do that.
Barajas gets the call. They're going for the air. It's Brody Peters on the receiving end, and he's taken down inside the 30. Brody Peters, the reception to keep the Bears drive alive.
Absolutely, and then you break out the trick play here and there. See a little different motion here. Backwards pitch. Barajas throws it down, and Peters wide open. Good job of coming back and making the play by the Mustangs corner Tillery. But nevertheless, it picks up another big first down and gets Summerville back into scoring territory.
Peters' 4th reception of the year, and he is now over 100 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown, and his longest was 54 yards from the air. Hike taken down, a loss of yards.
Yeah, that one nowhere to go. They've seen that on film. You see here from the onset, Hike just swallowed up. Good job there by the defense to recognize it. This guy stays home. Does number 44 for Mustangs on the play. Jake Totten, one of the captains, senior, 6'4", 240, tight end and defensive end, coming up making a big play for Argonaut.
2nd and long. Hike on the right, Barajas on the left, and the lone receiver is Peters. Hike will move again. Hike will stay up, spin around inside the 10. One last man to go through. Can't bulldoze him, and it's inside the red zone at the 5. Bears at the door.
Yeah, absolutely, and a great job there by Hike. Again, he kind of weaved through traffic this time. Gets the pitch. Guys upfield immediately for Argonaut, and then mistackled 1, 2, 3. Hike keeps his leg rolling, and again, Tillery comes up with the tackle from his defensive back position, but not before Summerville gets inside the 10-yard line, bringing it 1st and goal for the first time tonight.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the first, and I assume Colton Cash might be getting the call. In fact, it'll be Hike who got them there in the first place, but he goes nowhere.
Yeah, not much room there. Again, nice job there by the defensive end. Todd and coming up and making the play for the Mustangs. Brings up 2nd and goal for Summerville.
An extended time in the huddle for Summerville. Always have to know what they're thinking.
Something tricky might be coming here, some kind of play action, or you never know with Summerville.
Leveros, he'll keep it himself.
Brought down by Totten once again from his defensive end position. Looked like nobody blocked him that time. Take a look here at the replay as we get a stoppage by the officials. Look like Summerville is going to take a timeout.
7-0, the Mustangs on top of the Summerville Bears in Argonaut.
Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. Visit Tuolumne County is proud to bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. As the official tourism bureau of Tuolumne County, California, their mission is to enhance economic growth by increasing tourism to Tuolumne County. VTC invites visitors to experience iconic Yosemite explorations, authentic California gold country discoveries, and unforgettable High Sierra outdoor adventures. You can enjoy endless outdoor recreation, state and local parks, sightseeing, stargazing, history, shopping, wine and cider tastings, relaxation, and more.
49 seconds left in the first quarter. Summerville at the 5-yard line looking to find the end zone and tie this game at 7 apiece. In the first quarter through the season, Summerville has scored 93 points and only have allowed 22 points for an average of 15-3 at the end of the first quarter. And Summerville stares at a possible 7-7 going into the second. Leveros holds it, trucks him at the goal line. Touchdown, Summerville.
So the Bears came out there in a different formation, usually called swinging gate, something like that. Shifted back into regular formation. Then Leveros has an option, a run-pass option instead. Gets in the end zone there right in front of the official. Reached out just the last second to break the plane. And makes it a 7-6 game pending the extra point.
Bryson the Boot Benitez puts this one through the yellow poles. 33 extra points for 33 extra points on the season. 7-7 here in Jackson.
Tree Service is here tonight to bring you Bears football. They specialize in comprehensive tree maintenance and removal. The skilled arborists and staff at Nate's Tree Service have over 30 years experience serving residential and commercial clients in Amador, Calaveras, Tuolumne, and Mariposa counties. They bring their unique understanding of the trees of the western slope of the Sierra to a wide range of tasks related to tree health, maintenance, and removal. Sierra Pacific is proud to support Summerville Bears football. At Sierra Pacific Industries, we understand our greatest strength is the people who choose to build a career with us. We offer many opportunities for personal and professional growth, from entry level to skilled trades, from truck drivers to sales managers.
A rare scene for the Summerville Bears, being tied near the end of the first quarter. 7-7 is the score, and we do know that with the kicking coach of Jake Hurst and the beautiful kicking abilities of Bryson Benitez, he has the ability to onside kick the ball as well as anyone else. But here they're going to boot it down inside the 10. Takedown, suplexed inside the 20.
Yeah, great job there by the kickoff coverage team of the Bears, number 30. Coming down and making the play for Summerville. We don't have them on the roster. Nevertheless, great job there coming down, making a big play for the special teams. Now Argonaut gets the ball back. Let's see if the defense for Summerville can make some adjustments.
36 seconds until the end of quarter one. 7-7 is the score, and the defense of Summerville, he said they have to change a few things. We'll see if the Mustangs can continue their offensive stride. Mitchell back in the pistol. One receiver, bottom of the screen. Nothing goes on play number one.
Yeah, much better for the defense. Good job there by Summerville to come up and make the play. Number 73 from his defensive line position for the Bears coming up and making the play. That's Reese Wynn. Holding to only a 1-yard gain.
Most likely the final play of quarter one. Mitchell in the pistol, man behind him. The motion is Robert Prather. Another short gain, and that takes us to the second quarter. You're watching Summerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV.
Colorado Septic Service Incorporated. Full-service septic installation, maintenance, and repair. With over 25 years experience serving the needs of Tuolumne, Calaveras, and Mono counties, Sean Dar and the El Dorado Septic team are your trusted name in local quality septic services. Go to ElDoradoSeptic.com. That's ElDoradoSeptic.com. Service done right.
At Caldwell Insurance, our local team is dedicated to providing you with quality personal and commercial insurance programs. Whether it's for your home, autos, farm, or business, our professional team of agents can find the best protection at a competitive price. It's our family-owned and operated agency that will provide you and your loved ones protection under our roof. Give us a call at 209-532-5102 or visit our website at caldwell-insurance.com. A fast first quarter, but the Argonaut Mustangs are up there, as well as the Summerville Bears, tied at 7-7, 3rd and 6 to start quarter number 2, and it's Argonaut Mustangs ball. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, Jeremy Hurtado with me, the rest of our NorCal Sports TV crew joining us, and a lot of fans in attendance. Senior night for Argonaut, and the Bears travel well. Over an hour drive. The junior varsity football team didn't get here until 5 minutes before their game started because of some road work. It took over 2 hours to get to the field, and they ended up playing a fair game, very competitive, but they were a little late to the party. Here's another run coming from number 16, Henry Padilla, and it'll be 4th down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and another great job there by the defensive end. I think that at that time it was number 13, Larson, coming up and making the play for about a loss of 1. And that's what you want to do if you're the Bears. Get the ball back into your offense's hands where you can set the tone and score some points. Kind of break away from the Mustangs.
Mitchell is back to punt for the Argonaut Mustangs. He has 6 punts on the season, averaging 19.5 per punt, but this time getting a little bit more distance. Barajas, the returner, around Padilla. Grabbed by the face mask, no yellow flags. Peters throws a block on the sideline, and Barajas switching sides of the field, going back towards his own sideline, taken at the 35.
Yeah, and I don't know how they didn't get the face mask called there on Mustangs, but they didn't. Instead, Barajas, great return, able to switch back right here. Good job there by number 24, Schnabel, not making the block there. He was able to just get in the way and set up Barajas to go down the sideline. And now Summerville takes over inside Mustang territory for this drive. Got to go put points on the board for Summerville.
Not a long way to go. It's Colton Cash. 9-yard gain on first down.
Absolutely, and a great job of just getting in behind his offensive line and just riding the wave. Big guys getting up there, blocking for Summerville. You see the big kick-out block there by the guard. And nobody touches him until he's 6, 7 yards downfield. Makes it easy to pick up 9 yards. Actually, they call it 8.
Peters will be the receiver on the short side of the field, and of course you have the double slot. Colton Cash gets the call again for the second time, earns the first down.
Yeah, that time just an easy dive by Cash, picks up the first down. Nothing fancy coming right at you. Our offensive line blocks your offensive line and picks up a whole easy first down for Summerville. See on the replay, Cash just goes through. Good job of getting there, though, and making the tackle by the Mustangs. Number 75, Bennett.
2 receiving options for Summerville. Leveros keeps it himself on a design draw. Only gets a few. They're still fighting inside the pile there. Thanks to the 200 people watching Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Want to shout out my parents watching in Alabama, my sister watching in Reno, my brother and his wife also watching in Alabama as well. Chance to visit there in the States. Rye Atkins, former Summerville Bear football player and basketball player, watching from Tuolumne.
Absolutely. Always good to see people watching globally. Last week we had a couple people watching one of our games from 4 or 5 different countries. You had family members out there that they were saying they were watching the game. So it's great to see all NorCal sports reaching all across the world and the United States to see watch Summerville Bears football.
Meanwhile, Austin Hike can't go anywhere. In fact, he goes backwards after the pass reception from Bryce Leveros. It'll be 3rd and long from the high red zone. And Summerville usually does the best in this position. It's 3rd and long. You don't know if they're going to somewhat pass the ball, if they're going to run. Will it be inside? Will it be outside? They have those options at all times. But here on 3rd and long, you're never quite sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it's 2-down territory probably here. A little too far, I think, for Benitez to try and kick a field goal. So you kind of know that as an offensive coordinator. You know you got 2 shots at this.
Leveros had a little bit of protection, but it's a sack at the 35, 4th and very long for Summerville. And you mentioned Benitez might be out of range. I'd actually disagree. Benitez has the boot, and he has distance. You'd be surprised what may have come for Summerville.
Yeah, this here, he slips down and just loses his balance. Good job of just putting his hand down and staying alive, but then Argonaut comes up and makes the tackle, brings up a 4th and 22-ish for Summerville. And now do you punt? Do you go for it? I'm not sure.
It looks like this is the punting unit as Bryce Leveros is out there deep, standing at his own 45, or excuse me, the Mustang 45. I might look at a fake here if they don't have anyone behind to receive the ball.
Bad snap, too. Dropped it.
Good punt towards the sideline. Will stab down inside the 10. Great punt by Leveros. And from the 7-yard line, the Mustangs have a long way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job of killing it inside the 5-yard line. Make the Mustangs go long length of the field. So good job there by Leveros, able to control that snap that went awry and get the punt off.
Mustangs backed up inside their own 10. Not the most ideal position, but since they don't drop back as a quarterback, they don't pass that much, the run game isn't going to be affected, although you are close to your own end zone, so you have to watch for bad snaps.
Absolutely, and there, another inside handoff there. Number 2, Prather, the ball carrier for Mustangs. Not much going on, not as much as last time on that little inside trap. So good job by Summerville defense to come up and make the play.
Also thanks to Matthew Baker watching from Farmington, former Summerville Bear. You can comment down in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from. And here are the Mustangs again running that ball through. Luke Larson lays down the boom, and it's close to that line to gain.
Yeah, Luca Peterson also there for Summerville to help bring down the ball carrier, but not before he gets another first down. So Mustangs did what they needed to do. Get out of the shadow of your own goal line there. Get out to the 13-yard line. Actually up to the 17-yard line, excuse me.
Gave him the first down.
Yeah, absolutely. So big positive there for the Mustangs. Now, Summerville still, goal doesn't change. Keep them down here, make them punt from inside their own 20 to flip the field position.
Mitchell does it himself. Peterson wrapping him up with Larson. Same situation where it's the two main guys getting on the quarterback, but Mitchell just pushing through and getting those yards.
Yeah, and Mitchell picking up 9 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 1. That's a great job, like you said, of Mitchell just pushing through the pile, keeping his legs moving, and Summerville unable to bring him down right there on that play. Larson and Peterson combining again to make a tackle, but that's not what you want, is your safety making tackles on a quarterback if you're the Bears.
Nevis spying that line. Mitchell over the middle, cut down by Tristan Barajas with the reception from number 44, Jake Todden.
Yeah, and Todden coming in on the offensive side from his tight end position this time. And this is what Argonaut will do to you. They'll kind of lull you to sleep. You're just expecting to throw the football, and then all of a sudden, little pop pass to the tight end. The linebackers are stepping up to stop the run, and your safety has to come up and make a big tackle. Otherwise, Todden goes to the end zone.
Todden, the senior tight end, 6th reception of the year, gaining himself over 100 receiving yards. His longest pass reception was 13 yards. He does another good job there. No place to be for the Mustangs. Nevis throws him down. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely, Nevis comes up and just fills the hole that time. Great job by Riley to come up and make a stop. You can see the replay here. Motion's coming right at him, fills the hole, steps in, makes the play, and slams the running back down.
Mike D says, "Go Bears" from Youngstown, Ohio. Sue Bondurant watching from Murphy's. And Travis Amont, "Go Bears" from Sacramento. Here's Mitchell again using his legs. Gets a few. Larson back in on the tackle.
Yeah,
and
another
Nevis.
high snap, excuse me, Levi. Another high snap, though, by the Mustangs. You'll see here, it's the 3rd time in this drive that this has happened. Quarterback Mitchell's had to go up and get the snap, and it kind of just delays it a half a second, changes the blocking angles, and then allows Summerville to come off and make a play.
Here, Coach Elkins in the room next to us yelling at his sideline. We'll see what the Bears defense can do on this 3rd and 6. A wraparound finally gets it to a man to take up. 1-yard gain. That was Padilla again for Mustangs.
Yeah, 4th and short here, 4th and 4 or 5. I think Mustangs probably go for it. We'll see what they decide to do, but another good job there by Summerville of keeping that play to a short gain. That's the play they scored on last time, or 2 drives ago. One thing to look at, too, is Mitchell's also their punter, and he likes to quick kick it, too. He did it a couple times last week against Sonora.
No one jumps. It's 4th down. Mustangs call a timeout. Will we see the punting unit when we come back? Well, we'll find out next.
Bears fans, Nate Solon Mower is pleased to support tonight's Bears football broadcast. They're your go-to retailer when you need a steel project to do the job, at home or at work. Visit their store, where friendly, knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the right steel for the job, whether it's a chainsaw, blower, trimmer, pressure washer, or anything in between. Nate's Saw and Mower on Longway Road in Sonora. Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Mitchell launching this one off to Barajas for the second time this game. He receives at the 15-yard line, has a few blockers to get him towards the side. He has the speed. We've seen it before, and he does it again. Barajas won't be able to get there as he pummels down at the 40.
No, but that's a huge return there for Barajas and the Bears. Looked like Argonaut was going to flip field position. Instead, they're going to get the ball inside the 40. As you see here on the replay, Barajas able to get outside. Again, Schnabel doing a good job of getting a block there on special teams. And it's a foot race. Good job by the kicker, Mitchell, to cut the angle off, but not before Barajas gets it all the way down to about the 38-yard line, where it'd be 1st and 10 Summerville.
It's about the same starting field position as they did on the last drive. Barajas, the legs for 3 yards.
Yeah, and at that point, Argonaut was probably better off just to go for it then. If you don't get anything, at least they would have given 6 or 7 more yards. Instead, Summerville picks up great field position thanks to Barajas.
3 minutes to score before sending it to the break, and Summerville, I believe, will just try to chew up as much of that as possible. No reason to give the Mustangs the ball back. They had a few explosive plays on that first drive that led to a touchdown, and don't want to give any chance or reason for the Mustangs to get back on the board for even more points.
No, absolutely. Best case scenario here is take it 2:30 left in the half, go down, score with 5 seconds left or even 0 seconds left, so you don't have to worry about giving the ball back to the Mustangs.
3rd and medium for Summerville, as we believe another timeout will be called. That is a Summerville timeout. 2 minutes, 15 seconds until the half.
Ranch Casino is a proud sponsor of the Summerville Bears Quarterback Club, and they support Summerville High student athletes. By working together, Chicken Ranch Casino believes we can all help elevate each and every student athlete's game, both on the field and in the classroom.
Thanks to more Bears fans watching from around the world. Erica Caldera says, "Go Bears," traveling in Mammoth. Nina Akers says, "Go Bears." Layla, "Go Bears," especially my brother Colton Cash. So, Cash, your sister's watching. Cindy Roberson and Ron Roberson watching from Kona, Hawaii. Got another one of those states a little disassociated from the main 48. Bobby Marsh, "Go Bears," watching from Sonora. Let's Go Bears, Motherlode League MVP from 91 is watching as well. And we have Zach Howes saying, "Let's go Mustangs." And here's Summerville. Got it to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, nice little play action pass there. Sets up 1st and 10 inside the 15 for Summerville. Clock goes again. 2 minutes left here in the first half of play.
Colton Cash. Cash breaking free to the goal line. Yards away from another 6.
And again, Cash just doing what Cash does there. Gets up inside the offensive line and pushes his way forward for another first down, 1st and goal for Summerville. Plenty of time left, 1:30 left to go and counting from the 2-yard line. Wouldn't be shocked to see Cash get another chance at it here.
First and goal. Cash to the left of Leveros. Hike wrapping around. Leveros on the quarterback keeper. End zone. Touchdown, Summerville. 13-7, and Leveros gets another rushing touchdown on the season. That'll be rushing touchdown number 6 for him.
Yeah, and just quarterback lead once again, just following his blockers. Nobody there. Goes even untouched.
Benitez for his second extra point of the game. Through the uprights, 2 for 2 today, 34 for 34 on the season.
Berner, financial advisor at Thrivent, is proud to help bring tonight's Bears football game live to your home. As a Summerville High alum and a member of the Bears Quarterback Club, Scott is instrumental in supporting Summerville High School and Bears football in many ways. The next time you see Scott, be sure to say hello and thank him and Thrivent for supporting the Bears football family. That's Scott Berner, serving you in retirement and insurance. Roberson Construct.
14-7, Summerville Bears leading on the road against the Argonaut Mustangs. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, Jeremy Hurtado with me. And this month, it is the first game in the month of October, and October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. For the 31 days of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, pink ribbons appear as the impact of breast cancer and is brought to the forefront of national conversation. But we know that to help those facing breast cancer, awareness alone isn't enough. This October, get involved, get screened, make a donation, take action. Make this Breast Cancer Awareness Month about more than awareness. NationalBreastCancer.org is where you can do all of that. And we have another Deo Espresso Smoothies kickoff.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see what Summerville decides to do here. Do they decide to squib kick it here and maybe try and get another possession? Or are they going to kick it deep and let the defense do their thing?
Benitez pops this one up and down to the 30. Mustangs moving towards midfield and puts them in great position for the final minute 9 to see if they can reach the end zone.
No, absolutely, and that's one of those things with that pop-up kickoff is you never know exactly how things are going to play out. Argonaut able to come up with it and then make a couple guys miss, all of a sudden get up past midfield and set yourself up for a chance to maybe get some points on the board here before half.
If you or a loved one has been affected by breast cancer, you can show some love in the comments. Wear a pink ribbon and do all those other actions that were mentioned prior. And here another pass to Padilla finds its way to the 40 with a Luca Peterson tackle.
Argonaut going to go on the ball here. They have 3 timeouts still too, so plenty of time left to go as the clock starts running once again. Under 45 seconds left at the snap.
Mitchell in big trouble. Here comes Colmenares. Can't do it. Anderson's held. Peters is the one there. Trips him up by the foot. And it is a first down with only 32 seconds to go.
I thought they had the first down last time. So again, Mustangs on the ball here. 32 seconds on the clock.
Mitchell, empty backfield. Sidestepping left, throws over the middle. It's Totter again. He does complete it as we have another flag that comes in a tad late. Defensive coordinator Coach Elkins not happy with this, saying he was tackling the player. So this might be on Luca Peterson as he just pushed him down to finish the play.
I'm not sure on that. Maybe Luca said something. Who knows? We're all the way up here, but we'll see what the call is. The only thing I can think is maybe they say he went to the head, but I don't know. That's going to be a tough call against Luca. We'll see what the official calls. Personal foul against Summerville. So Argonaut taking advantage here of the break, going to set him up about the 15-yard line, it looks like. And then we got a timeout on the field. Haven't seen who it's by yet. It looks like it's for Argonaut.
22 seconds and only 18 yards. Plenty of time and not enough field.
Tree Service is here tonight to bring you Bears football. They specialize in comprehensive tree maintenance and removal. The skilled arborists and staff at Nate's Tree Service have over 30 years experience serving residential and commercial clients in Amador, Calaveras, Tuolumne, and Mariposa counties. They bring their unique understanding of the trees of the western slope of the Sierra to a wide range of tasks related to tree health, maintenance, and removal. Sierra Pacific is proud to support Summerville Bears football. At Sierra Pacific Industries, we understand our greatest strength is the people who choose to build a career with us. We offer many opportunities for personal and professional growth, from entry level to skilled trades, from truck drivers to sales managers, from foresters to engineers. Become one of our valued team members as part of a growing third-generation family-owned forest products company.
14-7, Summerville leading the Argonaut Mustangs in Jackson. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Jeremy Hurtado with me as well. 22 seconds until the half, and the Mustangs, after a personal foul call, find themselves at the 18 in the high red zone. Mitchell will throw again. He'll look to throw at least as Wynn tracks him down from behind. Peterson cutting him off at the 10.
Yeah, good job of showing his athleticism by Mitchell there. A couple of Bears had a chance to bring him down in the backfield, unable to do it rather. As you see right here at the end of the replay, gets away from him, and then enough speed to just get outside and save the timeouts, even though you have two of them. 15 seconds left. Picks up 6, actually call it 7 maybe. And Summerville's going to take a timeout.
Mitchell was looking at an empty backfield. Another time, 15 seconds, and that close to the end zone. There's a lot of time left there. Want to shout out from Miwok Village saying go Bears, my boss from Oakdale. Jim Wells, Jasmine Eiley saying let's go Bears, watching from Tuolumne. Meatloaf says let's go Mustangs, and it's weird because I thought Meatloaf died a few months ago, didn't he?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, but okay.
Interesting. The Tucker family is watching, go Bears, and Shelby Spencer, let's go Bears, watching from Sonora.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is a huge situation here for Summerville. Argonaut got the advantage on the turn or the penalty there, but if you're the Summerville Bears, you can't cry about that now. You got to go make a play. Defensively, got to make a stop. You have probably 3 plays with the 2 timeouts left for Argonaut. 2nd and 2, Argonaut kind of has a lot of things they could do. The clock will stop on the first down. Again, the time isn't an issue, so we'll see what Summerville defense coordinator can muster up here to try and stop the Mustangs from the 10-yard line.
6 games, only 5 rushing touchdowns for Argonaut. Mitchell will look to throw again. Here comes the boom in the backfield. Sacked for a loss, and the ball comes loose. Bryce Rathmill makes another big play for the Summerville Bears.
Absolutely, and Bryce, we talked about him a couple weeks ago making big plays from the defensive end position. This time, comes up from the front side, chases him down, grabs a hold of him, and just doesn't let go. Knocks the ball out of his hands. In fact, goes out of bounds, though. So they're going to lose a little bit of yardage on the play.
And the clock expired. Never went out of bounds. The ball came loose. No timeouts were called. And the Bears rejoicing with that as they were nearing that goal line. And here comes a flag very late.
Yeah, that's going to be on the Argonaut coaches, I'm sure, because they're probably irate about that. But they're going to end up getting that probably on the kickoff of the second half. But, yeah, I mean, that's an Argonaut mistake there.
And the white hat is going to wave off that penalty.
Yeah, Mustangs' mistake there. They got to call a timeout there, and I'm not sure they had 2 of them. You might as well use them. You don't get any credit for taking them to the locker room with you. So we'll I'm not worried about that.
We have our Eldorado Septic halftime report coming up. We'll do that after the cheerleaders and right before the second half starts, so stay along. Got the cheerleaders, the Summerville Bear cheerleaders on NorCal Sports TV.
Berner, financial advisor at Thrivent, is proud to help bring tonight's Bears football game live to your home. As a Summerville High alum and a member of the Bears Quarterback Club, Scott is instrumental in supporting Summerville High School and Bears football in many ways. The next time you see Scott, be sure to say hello and thank him and Thrivent for supporting the Bears football family. That's Scott Berner, serving you in retirement and insurance. Roberson Construction brings a can-do attitude to every aspect of a construction project, making dreams a reality for its customers. The Roberson team is made up of professionals who know how to make the construction process a positive experience. Roberson Construction focuses on quality and integrity to maximize results and minimize stress. Whatever your construction needs, a remodel, new home, commercial project, consider Roberson Construction. You can find us locally and on Facebook or Instagram. We look forward to listening to you. The Sonora Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. Visit Tuolumne County is proud to bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. As the official tourism bureau of Tuolumne County, California, their mission is to enhance economic growth by increasing tourism to Tuolumne County. VTC invites visitors to experience iconic Yosemite explorations, authentic California gold country discoveries, and unforgettable High Sierra outdoor adventures. You can enjoy endless outdoor recreation, state and local parks, sightseeing, stargazing, history, shopping, wine and cider tastings, relaxation, and more. Nate's Tree Service is here tonight to bring you Bears football. They specialize in comprehensive tree maintenance and removal. The skilled arborists and staff at Nate's Tree Service have over 30 years experience serving residential and commercial clients in Amador, Calaveras, Tuolumne, and Mariposa counties. They bring their unique understanding of the trees of the western slope of the Sierra to a wide range of tasks related to tree health, maintenance, and removal. Sierra Pacific is proud to support Summerville Bears football. At Sierra Pacific Industries, we understand our greatest strength is the people who choose to build a career with us. We offer many opportunities for personal and professional growth, from entry level to skilled trades, from truck drivers to sales managers, from foresters to engineers. Become one of our valued team members as part of a growing 3rd-generation family-owned forest products company.
Eldorado Septic Service Incorporated, full-service septic installation, maintenance, and repair. With over 25 years experience serving the needs of Tuolumne, Calaveras, and Mono counties, Sean Dar and the Eldorado Septic team are your trusted name in local quality septic services. Go to eldoradoseptic.com. That's eldoradoseptic.com. Service done right.
At Caldwell Insurance, our local team is dedicated to providing you with quality personal and commercial insurance programs. Whether it's for your home, autos, farm, or business, our professional team of agents can find the best protection at a competitive price. It's our family-owned and operated agency that will provide you and your loved ones protection under our roof. Give us a call at 209-532-5102 or visit our website at caldwell-insurance.com.
Hey, Bears fans! Nate Saw & Mower is pleased to support tonight's Bears football broadcast. They're your go-to retailer when you need a steel project to do the job, at home or at work. Visit their store, where friendly, knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the right steel for the job, whether it's a chainsaw, blower, trimmer, pressure washer, or anything in between. Nate's Saw & Mower on Longeway Road in Sonora. Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Chicken Ranch Casino is a proud sponsor of the Summerville Bears Quarterback Club, and they support Summerville High student athletes.
By working together, Chicken Ranch Casino believes we can all help elevate each and every student-athlete's game, both on the field and in the classroom.
Lupo. It's a name synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County and has been for more than 30 years. The latest member of the Lupo family to join the Tuolumne County real estate family is Leanne Lupo at Keller Williams Agency. Leanne is a Tuolumne County native and knows how special the place we call home is. A hard worker who truly cares about her clients. Leanne is a special talent. And Leanne is a Summerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter, so give her a call and see what she can do to help you. If you see her around town, please thank her for helping to make tonight's live stream possible.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Levitt United Insurance Services offers quality insurance coverage, a high level of professional service, and a long-term relationship. They have several locations throughout California to serve your needs, including Elk Grove, Lodi, Napa, Roseville, Sonora, Walnut Creek, and Minden, Nevada. As independent agents, they'll research rates and coverage from top insurance companies to find the best insurance rates and insurance plans for you. They do the shopping and comparing, so you can save time and money. Hello, Bear fans! Boyer Construction is proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. For over 30 years, they've proudly served our communities with an uncompromising commitment to quality, integrity, and client satisfaction. They are meticulous and still believe in the value of handshakes. And they ensure that you get the experience you deserve. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Hello, Bears fans. Black Oak Casino Resort is very proud to help bring you tonight's live streaming of the Summerville Bears football game. If you haven't been to Black Oak Casino Resort recently, now is the time to come by and check us out. Whether you enjoy the entertainment at Willow Creek Lounge, the 5-star RV park, the beautiful Black Oak Hotel and Conference Center, the bowling alley and family fun center, all the games our casino offers, or the fine dining at Seven Sisters Restaurant, it's all there waiting for you. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Berner, financial advisor at Thrivent, is proud to help bring tonight's Bears football game live to your home. As a Somerville High alum and a member of the Bears Quarterback Club, Scott is instrumental in supporting Somerville High School and Bears football in many ways. The next time you see Scott, be sure to say hello and thank him and Thrivent for supporting the Bears football family. That's Scott Berner, serving you in retirement and insurance. Roberson Construction brings a can-do attitude to every aspect of a construction project, making dreams a reality for its customers. The Roberson team is made up of professionals who know how to make the construction process a positive experience. Roberson Construction focuses on quality and integrity to maximize results and minimize stress. Whatever your construction needs, a remodel, new home, commercial project, consider Roberson Construction. You can find us locally and on Facebook or Instagram. We look forward to listening to you. The Sonora Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. Visit Tuolumne County's proud to bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. As the official tourism bureau of Tuolumne County, California, their mission is to enhance economic growth by increasing tourism to Tuolumne County. VTC invites visitors to experience iconic Yosemite explorations, authentic California gold country discoveries, and unforgettable High Sierra outdoor adventures. You can enjoy endless outdoor recreation, state and local parks, sightseeing, stargazing, history, shopping, wine and cider tastings, relaxation, and more. Nate's Tree Service is here tonight to bring you Bears football. They specialize in comprehensive tree maintenance and removal. The skilled arborists and staff at Nate's Tree Service have over 30 years experience serving residential and commercial clients in Amador.
Got a little clarification on that as well, is that Argonaut actually used 2 of their timeouts earlier in the first quarter. We didn't see that. I went to commercial break, didn't see that it was a timeout charged to Argonaut. So therefore, yeah, they had no timeouts left, and that's kind of the situation. They got in down in that last 15 seconds or so. Ball got knocked out of bounds. Clock keeps running, no timeouts left, and unfortunately for Argonaut, that was the way the first half ended. Now, Argonaut gets the ball to start the second half of play. You know, they went up there, they've regrouped. It's senior night. We expected all that, the high energy. They're in the football game, which was what you talked about, is make sure that they didn't have momentum coming into the second half. Well, they have it. It's 14-7. They moved the ball down twice. So if you're Argonaut, you have to say, hey, we're in this football game. There is no way that we should be trailing. And you got to watch them on this first drive here. You got to expect some kind of trick play, some kind of counter on that joker play, something like that could spark another big play for the Mustangs.
Argonaut was led by Seth Mitchell, the junior quarterback. He's done a lot. He's been moving. He's been rushing. He's been getting that ball further and further, getting more of the first downs than anyone else combined. And then you have Prather, who, you know, he's the number one option when it comes to actually rushing outside of the quarterback. Haven't seen much of him. And then Totter has a few receptions in which there was another odd call in the game where Luca Peterson pushed him in the back. They called it a personal foul, and that was nearing the end of that first half, and the Mustangs just couldn't complete that drive in the end. But
no, absolutely.
That's been the Eldorado Septic Halftime Report. For full-service septic installation, maintenance, and repair in Tuolumne, Calaveras, Ramona County, go to EldoradoSeptic.com. And here are the Mustangs ready to take this one back from Bryson Benitez. But in 5 of the 6 games so far, Benitez does have an onside kick recovery tailed upon his kick. And this one will be returned from the 10 for the Mustangs. Good return, hit on the side at the 25 by Arian Schnabel, and then Anderson finishes him off.
Yeah, absolutely. And now let's see what Summerville's defense can do. I know defensive coordinator, we can hear him. He's about, 15 feet away from us or so. So we've got kind of a inside view of what he's been thinking all game. But we'll kind of see how adjustments Summerville made at halftime here. Like I said, I expect them to come out and try and shut the Argonaut Mustangs down here on the first drive of the second half.
Mustangs will start the first drive in the second half from the 28-yard line, and the ball goes over for Seth Mitchell, and this one is fought for at the 5. It is Bears football at the 5.
Absolutely, and we talked about the snap earlier. This time it goes awry, and on the play, Arian Schnabel looks like is the one that came up with it for Summerville. You see here him and Mitchell fighting for the football, and Schnabel able to come away with it for the Bears, and that's a huge break setting them up inside the 5-yard line, chance to kind of stretch this lead out a little bit against the Mustangs here on senior night.
So not an onside kick, but a turnover that leads to Summerville Bears football. They place it at the 6, and they'll send Brody Peters to the top of the screen, Colton Cash in the backfield, Celaya on the front lines. And here's Barajas, left to right. Cash again with the carry. Inside the 5, but not the end zone quite yet.
Yeah, Cash wrapped up there by number 16 for the Mustangs. Coming up making the play was Henry Padilla, defensive back, running back, wide receiver, junior for the Mustangs. Able to come up and make a nice solid tackle.
It is Barajas this time, and he is punched down, going to be stopped again at the line. They have no ability to get a first down, and it's 3rd down and goal from the 4.
Yeah, and again, good job there by the Argonaut Mustangs. Defensive line come up making the play. And now you got wholesale substitutions coming in as Rogers and some of the bigger tight end type come in for Summerville.
And Rogers had a fantastic drive last week against Calaveras in which they put him in. It was second half. Rogers had 11 carries for 77 yards. He was just shy of finding that end zone, but he gets it this week. Rogers, touchdown, Summerville.
And again, a great job by the offensive line here as Rogers just gets the handoff, goes into the end zone, as you'll see here on the replay. Offensive line just pushing everybody back into the end zone, and Rogers goes in untouched and just falls into the end zone. Easy touchdown for Summerville.
30 carries, 180 yards, and his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Benitez stays perfect on extra points. 21-7 in Jackson.
Berner, financial advisor at Thrivent, is proud to help bring tonight's Bears football game live to your home. As a Summerville High alum and a member of the Bears Quarterback Club, Scott is instrumental in supporting Summerville High School and Bears football in many ways. The next time you see Scott, be sure to say hello and thank him and Thrivent for supporting the Bears football family. That's Scott Berner, serving you in retirement and insurance. Roberson Construction brings a can-do attitude to every aspect of a construction project. Make it
21-7, Summerville leading the Argonaut Mustangs. Week 2 of Motherlode League play. We are just a minute 30 into the second half, and Summerville kicked off to the Mustangs, and they got a fumble recovery leading to a touchdown. Here is the Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff. Jeremy, every time this comes up, Deo Espresso has a favorite drink changed. Have you tried anything new?
No, I'm still going with the Coca Mocha Nut, I think is what I did last time. That's one of my favorites. I do like Peanut Butter Blast as well, Toffee Coffee, but you never know. It kind of depends on the day.
Depends on the day, depends on how you're feeling. Is it hot? Is it cold?
Oh, it's always cold. I don't.
Always cold.
Not a big fan of hot coffee. I just don't know. Always got to go with the cold blended drink. Sometimes I get the Red Bull infused drinks as well.
Benitez puts it out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty and put the Mustangs in good field position. Right now, Deo has their monthly specials out for the month of October. They have the Pink Flamingo, which is in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Twisted Candy Apple, a Witch's Brew, and then you have a Cookie Butter Frap, which is a vanilla frap infused with cookie butter flavor, and that sounds something right up my alley. I think I might get that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Caramel apple one, I'm like, okay, I can go with that, but the other one, maybe not. Regardless, first down Mustang.
Okay, we'll get back to a football game. 1st and 10 from the 40. Mitchell will hand it off again. This one only a 1-yard gain.
And right here's this big thing for Mustangs. You gotta try and go get something positive here. You just had a disastrous play a moment ago that set up an easy touchdown score for Summerville. If you're Mustangs, you got to go down and get points here to try and keep yourself in contact. For Summerville, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, that's kind of what's got you here. defense has led the way. Offense scores points, but a chance here to kind of just set the tone and get back on the field for your offense.
Mitchell again going to tuck it and run. Summerville side of the field and tripped down by Brody Peters. Seth Mitchell doing it all for the Mustangs.
And the Mustangs got away with a hold here on the backside. Right up top, 74, or there, right there. It looked like 73, excuse me, when Reese Wynn just gets grabbed and pulled down. Instead, allows Mitchell to go down the sideline and get away from it. But it's only holding if they call it, as an offensive line coach would say, because, well, I've been there before. So if they don't call it, it's not holding.
From 140 to the other, Mitchell wraps around, hands to Padilla. Takes a lot to take him down. Had a man on his back for 5 straight yards.
Absolutely, and that's that little inside trap play. Once again, to Padilla. Gets good positive yards on him once again. High snap, corralled by Mitchell. But able to control it this time and pick up a 2nd and 4 for the Mustangs.
Padilla slides from right to left. Ball's loose. Mustangs jump on it. And that was a tough ball to see. Nobody knew it was really out. It was out for 2 seconds before anyone noticed. Anderson was the closest bear on it, but the Mustangs were able to have the visibility and get there before anyone else.
Yeah, this was supposed to be another reverse. Not able to come away with it cleanly, though, and loses another big opportunity there as it becomes a 3rd and 7.
Mitchell to the 30. It's exactly where he needed to go. First down, Mustangs.
Yeah, and then you get a little push from your offensive line, driving the sled, picks up the first down. Mustangs able to keep things rolling here. Mitchell doing everything here for the Mustangs offensively, kind of like we thought, right? Not a big shock. We expected him to be the guy.
Number 1 in offense for the Mustangs, and he's proving it here tonight. He's a junior, but it's senior night, and he wants to show up for his team and fellow seniors.
Padilla with the run again. Mustangs offensive line right now just pushing the Bears defensive line back, making room for the Mustangs to run through. And I'm sure defensive coordinator over here, Coach Elkin's, not excited about that, as I kind of heard him screaming into the microphone about it.
2nd and 5. Mitchell, the pistol. Double slots. Handoff. Gets a few, gets close. It's Robert Prather.
Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down again. Big Jumbotron to our right says first down Mustangs, and Summerville now trying to defend their own red zone. Ball at the 18-yard line. And I'm not sure if you picked it up there, but you could hear the Summerville defensive staff yelling, D-line, get tough here.
Mitchell back to the air raid. Tucks and rolls. Spins through a tackle and inside the 10. 9-yard gain on 1st and 10 for Seth Mitchell.
Absolutely, and again, that's a good job of just nothing there. You let your play progress, see a running lane, take off, and then you just keep your legs moving and spin around and run through a defender, get 9 on the play.
And a lot of what we've seen from Seth Mitchell, when he goes back to pass and then he decides to run, he goes outside, and no one expected the inside run, and that's what got him 9 full yards.
Another solid run there up the middle by the Prather again. 1st and goal. So Mustang answering that disastrous start to the second half here with a great drive. Now, let's see if Summerville can stop them here, holding the field goal attempt, or even maybe cause a turnover, keep them out of the end zone.
The game against Calaveras last week, Summerville was able to force a turnover at the goal line. The Mustangs have been a little bit more careful to hold on to the ball. It's Seth Mitchell in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Absolutely, and that's just a good job there by Mitchell, following the blockers, running that quarterback power play to perfection. You see him get behind the guy and then just jump into the end zone. Nothing that the Bears defender can do about it. Neves tries to bring him down. Instead, gets it right into the end zone.
And here for the extra point, Mustangs will be able to put it into the student section. 21-14 is where we stand with 5:44 to go in quarter number 3.
Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. Visit Tuolumne County is proud to bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. As the official tourism bureau of Tuolumne County, California, their mission is to enhance economic growth by increasing tourism to Tuolumne County. VTC invites visitors to experience iconic Yosemite explorations, authentic California gold country discoveries, and unforgettable High Sierra outdoor adventures. You can enjoy endless outdoor recreation, state and local parks, sightseeing, stargazing, history, shopping, wine and cider tastings, relaxation, and more. Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that.
Mustangs on the board twice against the Summerville Bears, 14 points to the Summerville 21. And this is the first time that Argonaut has scored 2 touchdowns outside of their win since Livingston. And now the Bears will try to pick this back up on another failed kick return attempt. And it is Austin Hike to the 31. That's where the Bears start their second drive. Too many numbers. Second drive in the second half.
It's okay. Summerville, had that short drive. It kind of gets a little confusing sometimes from the 5-yard line. But yeah, second drive. As you see the Jumbotron here, got the offensive lineman up there on the scoreboard making the tackle, number 77 for the Mustangs. Coming up with the big play on special teams is Charlie Neely.
Just a little tired, that's all. I need a Deo espresso to wake me up a little bit.
Maybe the little espresso booster or something?
Yeah. Or a cookie frappuccino.
Uh-oh.
Leveros hit from behind. It is a forward pass. It will be incomplete, but Leveros got rocked in the backfield.
He did, and he may have to take a minute to collect himself because he got hammered there on the play from the backside. Nobody there to pick him up, and we'll see the replay here.
A lot of Mustang fans saying that was a fumble, and that is
clearly a pass. On that
clearly
play.
A pass.
But still, Celaya gets beat on the outside, and then Leveros just gets hammered. Luckily, he's able to get the pass away. It's incomplete. Got to make sure everything's there, though, if you're Leveros.
He'll stay in play for 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Barajas will move behind Colton Cash and Austin Hike. Pushed into his own sideline after a gain of 4.
Yeah, there on the tackle again, Mitchell. Mitchell all over the place right now for the Mustangs. See the toss out there. Mitchell coming up from his defensive back position. Makes the play right there, spins him out of bounds. Holds him to a short gain, brings up a 3rd and 9. Chains are moving. Okay, yeah, 7. Chain moving there, confused me.
They're going to put out some different options in the receiving realm. Matthew Hike will be at the bottom. To his right side is Austin Hike. Leveros will roll to his left. Protection from Cash. Leveros gets rid of it to Barajas. Received on the Argonaut side of the field. Completion, first down, Summerville back on the right side.
Great driving catch there by Barajas. Get a chance here to see it on the replay. Leveros flips his hips. Good job of getting the pass there, and Barajas clearly comes away with the catch on the sideline of the Mustangs for a first down. Huge first down for Summerville.
From the 46 now, Matthew Hike, top of the screen, the lone receiver. Barajas wrapping left to right. Handoff Colton Cash. And the run game just hasn't been strong for Summerville that much. Whether it's hitting that line or going to the outside, they're not having those average runs or any explosive runs like we've seen in the first 6 games.
No, they haven't, but they've been chipping away. I mean, that one there, that one's a 5-yard run. That's maybe a 3-yard run. Can't really see it. I have a horrible angle. You have a great angle. I got banners and stuff in front of me, but regardless, yeah, I mean, 3 yards on first down, you'll take that. You'll set yourself up. Just keep chipping away.
Hike with the opposite side pitch. He is down inside the 10. Great chase down tackle coming from number 5, Trevin Peterson, the senior, stopping an end zone run by Austin Hike.
You ask for a big play. There you go, Levi. You got it. Easy little pitch. Get those passing yards. Got to pad those stats. Love it if you're an offensive coordinator. And Hike gets just brought down by the shoestring inside about the 7-yard line.
Austin Hike has surpassed 500 rushing yards on the season and has 7 rushing touchdowns as well. His longest rush, 72 yards. Explosive player. Second fastest player in league. And do you know who the first is?
No idea. Give it to me.
Rogers' goal line will be just a tad short. And actually the fastest player in league is number 2 for the Argonaut Mustangs, Robert Prather.
Oh, okay.
They go head-to-head in track. Prather actually has defeated Austin Hike in the 100-meter relay. In the 200-meter, Hike actually has an advantage over him. But when it comes to short distances, Prather has the advantage. And here, Summerville has the advantage. Touchdown Bears.
Yeah, absolutely. Leveros goes in again, untouched. Kind of seems to be what they do inside the 5-yard line. You get Leveros behind those offensive line, those running backs leading the way, and he just walks into the end zone for another touchdown, making it a 2-score game once again.
Rogers with his second touchdown. Benitez with his 4th extra point. It is 28-14, Summerville over Argonaut, 28-14.
Tree Service is here tonight to bring you Bears football. They specialize in comprehensive tree maintenance and removal. The skilled arborists and staff at Nate's Tree Service have over 30 years experience serving residential and commercial clients in Amador, Calaveras, Tuolumne, and Mariposa counties. They bring their unique understanding of the trees of the western slope of the Sierra to a wide range of tasks related to tree health, maintenance, and removal. Sierra Pacific is proud to support Summerville Bears football. At Sierra Pacific Industries, we understand our greatest strength is the people who choose to build a career with us. We offer many opportunities for personal and professional growth, from entry-level to skilled trades, from truck drivers to sales managers, from foresters to engineers. Become one of our valued team members as part of a growing 3rd-generation family-owned forest products company.
Correction on the last play. That was Bryce Leveros entering the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. 28-14 is where we stand. Summerville leading Argonaut. He's Jeremy Hurtado. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. In Summerville in the second half, not messing around.
No, they've been able to score twice. Once on a short field. That time, nice drive to get things going. And again, Leveros puts it in for the end zone.
Clipped down, ran into a bear that he didn't see laying in front of him. We'll credit that tackle to number 8, Phoenix Barajas.
Yeah, good to see Phoenix getting some special teams plays there. Setting a big hit there. Now, defensively, let's see if they've made some adjustments and can stop the Mustangs, because last time the Mustangs were able to go down and score a touchdown. We'll see if they can slow the offense down a little bit here on this drive.
Coming to the line late is number 56, Hunter Rogers. He'll be on the front lines for Summerville. And this run of the Mustangs doesn't find anything.
Yeah, good job there by the front line for the Summerville Bears. Wynn, and Larson. making a big play there. Stop. And a gain of only 1.
Argonaut taking their time. They did gain half yard on that last play. As they make their way back up, it's 2nd and 9 from the 31. Mitchell follows that leading blocker, and Summerville is just not closing in fast enough. Mitchell is taking advantage.
No, absolutely, and that's been the offense for the Mustangs pretty much tonight. Is just, hey, we're going to run quarterback power, let our quarterback just get the snap, the guys in front of him leading the way, and then just push forward and pick up 7 to 8 yards. I mean, to Argonaut's credit, too, if you can do it and you keep running it successfully, just keep doing it, right? I mean, run it until they stop you.
3rd and short. Mitchell will get it again. 1st down, Mustangs.
Absolutely, and that's the same play other side. There's nothing fancy about it. Hey, it worked left. We're going to go to the right this time, and Mitchell just picks up another 1st down as we go under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Summerville's defense waiting for the Mustangs to break their huddle and come out. Last week we saw a very good defensive game from Summerville, but this week it doesn't seem as they've showed up as much as they did prior.
I mean, Argonaut's done a good job, too, of just keeping things manageable for the Mustangs.
Back to the air, incomplete, tipped out by Trevin Peterson.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Had the receiver open, just overthrows him off the hands. Brings up a 2nd and 10, about 34 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play.
Exactly like it.
Mitchell, empty backfield, looking to throw again. Line goes down, Mitchell goes up into double coverage. Broken up by Orlando Lopez, but Barajas was right there for the interception. 2 Bears collide, and Barajas is down.
Yeah, great job of having plenty of time to throw the football. 4 Mustangs, you see, all day to stand back there, look, throw it deep, and just underthrows his receiver who was maybe behind the Summerville defenders. Instead, a collision between Peterson and Barajas brings up a 3rd and 10.
Mustangs need to get to the 48-yard line of Summerville, and we'll find out if they can do so right after this. It's Bears football on NorCal Sports TV.
Oh, it's a name synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County and has been for more than 30 years. The latest member of the Lupo family to join the Tuolumne County real estate family is Leanne Lupo at Keller Williams Agency. Leanne is a Tuolumne County native and knows how special the place we call home is. A hard worker who truly cares about her clients. Leanne is a special talent, and Leanne is a Summerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter, so give her a call and see what she can do to help you. If you see her around town, please thank her for helping to make tonight's live stream possible.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your
Mustangs need to get to the 48-yard line on the Summerville side of the field, and you can expect none other than Mitchell to get them there. He's done just about everything for the team tonight, but he'll call over Prather instead, hand it off to Padilla, and nowhere close, only will gain a yard.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's that little inside reverse or inside counter, actually, that they scored on earlier. Summerville defense coordinator over here just screaming it out. So as soon as you get in motion, he's screaming, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. This time, defense able to make the play.
4th and 9. That is the end of quarter number 3. We'll see what the Mustangs decide to do after this. You usually only get 2 possessions per quarter, so they might have to go for this if they want a chance at a victory.
United Insurance Services offers quality insurance coverage, a high level of professional service, and a long-term relationship. They have several locations throughout California to serve your needs, including Elk Grove, Lodi, Napa, Roseville, Sonora, Walnut Creek, and Minden, Nevada. As independent agents, they'll research rates and coverage from top insurance companies to find the best insurance rates and insurance plans for you. They do the shopping and comparing, so you can save time and money. Hello, Bear fans! Boyer Construction is proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. For over 30 years, they've proudly served our communities with an uncompromising commitment to quality, integrity, and client satisfaction. They are meticulous and still believe in the value of handshakes. And they ensure that you get the experience you deserve. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Week 2 of the Motherlode League, Summerville traveling to Jackson to face the Argonaut Mustangs. Current score of 28-14 starting the fourth quarter. And the Mustangs most likely go for this on 4th and 8 to see if they can keep their winning hopes alive. But they haven't had a lot of big plays over 8 yards, especially on 4th down. 4th down conversions, not easy. Mitchell in the back, passing, rolling left, needing to get rid of it, throws and complete. First down Mustangs with some flags on the field. Flags just behind the line of scrimmage. Mitchell did complete the pass, but the chains won't move until we get the final call.
Yeah, and it's against the Mustangs. It's holding, I'm pretty sure. We just missed the signal there, but I'm pretty sure it's holding against Argonaut, so it's going to push it back 10 yards and make it a longer. Yeah, absolutely. Holding is the call. So instead of picking up the big first down for the Mustangs, you're now looking at a 4th and 18. And they've got to punt it here, I would think.
And Mitchell will be back to punt from the 24 in which he stands. Another high snap, nearly got away from him, and the defense almost got there for a block too. Barajas barely escapes the leading man of the Mustangs and will try to outrun. He does that until he's out at the 40. Tristan Barajas, his speed is unmatched.
And again, that's a situation where Argonaut punts the ball and actually loses yards after the return. Great job there by Barajas. And at some point, maybe Argonaut, you just go for it instead of punting the ball, right? Barajas has been the weapon. The back there on special teams, you get the ball at the 40, or at the 38-yard line of the Mustangs here. Chance to just push this in the end zone once again and pretty much seal the deal here if you're the Summerville.
Barajas will have to switch fields again from right to left. Leveros will now block for him.
Great block.
First down, Summerville.
Great job there by Leveros getting out in front as Barajas switches fields. Right here you see Leveros. Ooh, I can go get somebody. Decides I'm going to go lead the way. Doesn't do a, amazing blow-up job, but he gets the job done. Allows Barajas to pick up 3 or 4 more yards. And more importantly, another first down for Summerville. And if you're the Bears, you start looking at the clock and it's ticking, and every time that clock's running, you're happy right now.
Rogers in the backfield with Leveros. Four yards is what he gains for the Summerville offense. And I forgot to shout out earlier these two guys I met on the golf course this morning, Rick and Al. They said shout us out, so I'm going to do that. Rick and Al, 2 of the best golfers I have played with, and they made me say that. So,
all right.
Rick has only been playing golf again for 6 weeks, and he's a Raiders fan. So I told him that's why you played golf again, because your season's already over.
Wow. Okay. Well, remember, this is a Jets fan, guys. It's just,
My season was over 10 weeks ago.
It was over, 3 plays into the season?
Yeah. Oh, Rogers breaks free with a spin move to the 5.
Yeah, inside the 5-yard line, Rogers goes. Great job there, just spinning out of the tackle. You'll see it coming up right here. 1, 2 missed tackles, and then finally Mustang able to grab him, bring him down from behind. Number 9, Jonathan Martinez, making the tackle for the Mustangs.
Summerville will be just short again on that run from Austin Hike.
Yeah, that's actually probably better for Sonora. You get to run a little more clock. 9:30 and counting left to go. Once you punch this in, you're going to be up by 3 scores. Pretty much seals the deal for Summerville, but Argonaut came out here and showed up tonight. Summerville just able to come out and be a little bit more on the offensive end.
I just got a text to be nice to the Raiders, so I might as well be quiet while I have the chance. Leveros will give it to Rogers, and I think he stopped again. He is. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. For the 31 days of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, pink ribbons appear as the impact of breast cancer and is brought to the forefront of national conversation. But we know that to help those facing breast cancer, awareness alone isn't enough. This October, get involved, get screened, make a donation, take action, make this Breast Cancer Awareness Month about more than just awareness. NationalBreastCancer.org is where you go for that, and the end zone is where Summerville goes to score 6 more.
Once again, Leveros pushing it in the end zone, 3rd time tonight for Summerville. He scores. Makes it a 34-14 lead, pending the extra point, which Benitez doesn't miss those.
You got the broadcaster's jinx in here, and he's proven us wrong before with that, but I'm glad I'm not the one who said it.
You say it every time.
I say it afterwards. It's a little different. Larson to hold for Benitez. And he proves you wrong once more. Benitez perfect on the season.
He doesn't miss. How's that wrong?
Well, it's the broadcaster's jinx. You just have to go with it. It happens. It's a thing.
Right.
35-14 here in Jackson.
Hello, Bears fans. Black Oak Casino Resort is very proud to help bring you tonight's live streaming of the Summerville Bears football game. If you haven't been to Black Oak Casino Resort recently, now is the time to come by and check us out. Whether you enjoy the entertainment at Willow Creek Lounge, the 5-star RV park, the beautiful Black Oak Hotel and Conference Center, the bowling alley and family fun center, all the games our casino offers, or the fine dining at Seven Sisters Restaurant, it's all there waiting for you. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Summerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV, 35-14 at Argonaut High School. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Jeremy Hurtado with me as well. 35-14, Summerville looking to go into another league opponent next week. Not too far from here, Amador Buffaloes is what's next up on the schedule.
Yeah, and then another ride over here, another bus ride, another road trip for Summerville. So good to see him get the victory, or presumably get the victory here. I mean, we still 8 minutes left, but up by 3 scores.
And with 8.5 minutes to go, make sure you are in the comment section along with us so that you can help determine our Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game. We want your help. We want to know who you think should be our Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game. And we've seen a lot of players do a lot of different things for us tonight, and that player has yet to be determined. No outstanding player that has really solidified themselves in that role yet.
No, absolutely. That's one thing that, 8 minutes left, still got a chance to shape and win that award if you're a Summerville Bear. Taking a look at some scores around the Mudload League, there's only one other game going on, obviously, but Calaveras and Amador. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, all tied up at 27. That's the high-scoring shootout game we expected, right, Levi?
Yeah, that's true, and I think you have automatically won our striking gold competition for that matchup. Mitchell right over the middle, incomplete. But Ajas will take down Totter after it slipped through his hands and make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, again, they tried that little pop pass to the tight end. That time, First time they did it, Barajas stepped up and got sucked in on the run. This time he stays back, makes a good play.
And Argonaut chewing up that clock. I mean, clock's not running, don't get me wrong, but they're just chewing up the time. It's pushing more and more off to the very end. And even though that clock's not running, it does take a toll on both sides.
Yeah, and Summerville's kind of putting some other guys in, trying to move people around, get some guys in the game now up by 3 scores. So it's an opportunity for Argonaut to maybe get a quick one and try and keep their slim hope alive.
Mitchell has a man on his left side. He gets it to him, and the first down, and he's drilled out of bounds. That is Dagan Tillery.
We got a flag on the play, too, so we have to wait and see what that's all about. Officials talking. Might be some kind of illegal formation. We'll see. Or they could just say, no, never mind, change our mind, and wave it off. So instead of being a flag, we come up third and looks like maybe 1. And mark them just short there on the last play. So 3rd and 1, get a 9. Oh, now they say first down. See, a little late on that. A little late arrival on the first down call, regardless.
Mitchell will have an empty backfield again. Back to the air as he rolls right side. He has a few linemen past the 5 yards, so he takes it by his feet, and he gains 5.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's just rolls out. Nobody's there. Nobody stays in the contain on the defensive end position. And instead of forcing something, he just takes off, picks up 5.
Mitchell, once again, just having that empty backfield, it means that he's going to pass. They haven't been in that formation and not attempted to pass. Luke Larson, screwdriver, and every flag flies in from every single angle. Luke Larson with the vengeance.
Yeah, and he might get ejected for this, actually. And I think that's here, I guess I'll show you guys. Sorry.
that's probably a good idea.
And he leads with the shoulder, but he goes up towards the head and neck area, and that's where the flag's going to get called.
Can we get a little slower?
Yeah, give me just a second here. Here it comes. Yeah, like I said, he leads with the shoulder. He's going to get called for the 15-yard penalty, roughing the passer. Luckily for Summerville, he does not get ejected.
And in most cases, when you get to those higher levels, quarterbacks talk all the time about putting players in positions. And there, Mitchell throwing over the middle, you know you're not supposed to do that when the safeties are right there. So at a higher level, that's going to be all on the offense and what the quarterback does. But at this level, the defense just has to be a tad bit more careful.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Larson's an aggressive player, so, I mean, it's one of those things you like if you're a defensive players or coaching staff for Summerville. But at the same time, I think if he hits him in the stomach, he's not going to get called for it. Instead, it was up by that head and neck area, so I think that's where they flag him for. It's tough to take that aggressiveness out of a player, though. It really is. It's one of those things where you kind of understand as a coaching staff, okay, you're going to get hit with some of those sometimes. You just hope they don't get ejected and then end up hurting you in an important situation.
Mitchell, 2nd and 10. Left side, sideline, caught, 8 yards.
What it does do, though, is now Larson has to be careful because if he gets another unsportsmanlike conduct, he gets ejected again. So you get 2 of those, you're out. So he's got to be a little careful on how he makes plays, and it could create little hesitance by Larson. So see how that plays out for the last 7 minutes of the game.
And Summerville wants to be in full force next week against Amador, although Calaveras putting up a great fight against him. We kind of expected that, but Amador being the 3rd best team in the league, you definitely want to make sure you have every single first-string player in each position.
No, absolutely.
Here's Mitchell, escapes the pocket. Until now, it is Larson again.
It's actually Leveros, I think.
Leveros. Leveros and Larson both in there.
So Leveros wraps him up and then gets pushed late, and Everybody tells Leveros, hey, just get away from it, let it go. Can't get a penalty here. No reason to help him out. It's 4th down. Fourth and 5 or 4?
4th and about 4 for the Mustangs, and they do send out Mitchell and the offense to keep this going from the 40.
Yeah, watch Summerville to stem here at the last second, try and get Argonaut to move.
They didn't do it last time. Mustangs were forced to call a timeout, not even going to attempt it. Mitchell will just take it, and they got him down. Summerville Bears football, turnover on downs.
Yep, and Luke Larson was the guy that was there to make the play, so he gets a little payback. You'll see here on the replay, quarterback power. Mitchell comes through, and Larson, big hit, knocks the quarterback down and keeps him short. Turns the ball back over to the Bears. Great job there by the defense of making a play on 4th down and getting off the field with 6:07 left to go.
Summerville's offense back out from the 38-yard line. Colton Cash will start this drive with a big run and break past the secondary. He is gone down to the 22-yard line. Colton Cash barely knocked off his balance, and he has a big run under his belt.
And that's what you were talking about earlier, is a big run for Cash. He's been doing all the body blows, just the 3-4 yard carries this time. Makes the guy miss. Another one out, and he goes down the sideline. Big home run play late in the 4th quarter. And then we got a timeout called by Argonaut.
Hello Bears fans! Black Oak Casino Resort is very proud to help bring you tonight's live streaming of the Summerville Bears football game. If you haven't been to Black Oak Casino Resort recently, now is the time to come by and check us out. Whether you enjoy the entertainment at Willow Creek Lounge, the 5-star RV park, the beautiful Black Oak Hotel and Conference Center, the bowling alley and family fun center, all the games our casino offers, or the fine dining at Seven Sisters Restaurant, it's all there waiting for you. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Summerville Bears 35, Argonaut Mustangs 14. Colton Cash with a large run down the left sideline that puts them back into the high red zone. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, Jeremy Hurtado with me. It is senior night for the Argonaut Mustangs. We have Trevor Stevens, Caleb Wilson, part of the Mustang crew, up here with us next to the booth, hearing their commentary as part of the game as well. It's been fun, even though they may have been wrong on a few parts, but they know it's right too.
Yeah, so they're up here filming for Argonaut, so they're literally right next to us. It's been good to kind of get a chance to talk with them off air a little bit about their experience at Argonaut here. Last time we get to see them as a Motherlode League opponent. So,
be moving up to the SAL, part of the Sacramento Leagues. And here, back in play is Colton Cash after a large run. He is well rested after the timeout, and he gains about 4 on his next carry.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we got a chance to talk to some people about that earlier today. So kind of the idea that they're looking at is this 2025 is when the Argonaut and Amador are going to join together. And they're going to actually be, the high school will be here on campus, on the Argonaut Mustangs campus, and they're going to be called the Amador County Mustangs.
Interesting.
So they're going to they put it to a vote for the county. That's what they decided to do. They had a couple of different options of changing the names. They decided to keep the logo, the colors, because it's by own Jackson High School, and keep it in the same colors and the same Mustangs. Now they said they may add a little bit of blue in there somewhere. But that's, yeah, Amador County High School Mustangs.
Nicholas Rogers using his legs for a first down.
So you might ask, okay, what are you going to do with Amador High School?
What are you going to do with Amador High School?
There you go. Thank you, Levi. Great job. They're going to use that as a junior high over there. So the junior high is going to have the beautiful blue Smurf turf. The high school here will have the turf, and they'll play the Pop Warner games over on the Smurf turf. The varsity high school games and the JV high school games here. So that's going to be a good situation, I think, for them. Have 2 different fields, 2 different possible scenarios going on for the youth football program. They're kind of trying to figure that out still. But yeah, nice little changes coming here to Amador County High School in the near future.
Rogers, back-to-back carries. Touchdown, Summerville. Never brought down, stayed on his feet to the back of the end zone.
Absolutely, and again, that's just the job. And then we got flags and more flags coming after the play.
Rogers, you see, just get all the way through, and even that last man to take hold of him couldn't drag him down.
41-14, Summerville up. And then, like I said, we had flags come out after the play was over. Probably some chirping going on one way or another. We'll see. Personal foul against Argonaut.
I know if they push Bryson Benitez back, kicking coach Jake Hurst wouldn't be opposed to that. He wants to get Bryson a few extra kicks that are a little bit longer, get him comfortable to longer yards in a real game scenario, because Bryson has only kicked 2 field goals on the season. He missed both, overcorrecting after his first one went wide left. And so they want to get him some more opportunities to kick longer distances, because you can see his boot nearly kicking that one all the way out of the stadium. Makes it 42-14, Summerville Bears on top.
United Insurance Services offers quality insurance coverage, a high level of professional service, and a long-term relationship. They have several locations throughout California to serve your needs, including Elk Grove, Lodi, Napa, Roseville, Sonora, Walnut Creek, and Minden, Nevada. As independent agents, they'll research rates and coverage from top insurance companies to find the best insurance rates and insurance plans for you. They do the shopping and comparing, so you can save time and money. Hello, Bear fans! Boyer Construction is proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. For over 30 years, they've proudly served our communities with an uncompromising commitment to quality, integrity, and client satisfaction. They are meticulous and still believe in the value of handshakes. And they
With the penalty flag on the touchdown, Summerville will get to kick from the 45-yard line, their own side of the field. And Bryson can definitely put this into the end zone if he wanted. Looks like he'll do that. Just at the base of the tee to the 25-yard line, the Mustangs will start what could be their last drive.
Yeah, it took a while for Summerville to get going, but here in the second half, they've put it in gear and kind of did what we kind of expected, right, Levi?
Absolutely. Summerville just came out in that second half. They made their mid-game adjustments and kept that ball moving. Then defensively, they still saw struggles. Mitchell definitely broke down that defense, and the Summerville defense didn't exactly know what to do on a few plays. When Argonaut goes back to pass, which they haven't done too much all season, they don't have the film on that, so they don't know what to expect either. And so the Argonaut Mustang offense really took a chore to the defense of the Bears. And here they'll try to do it again. Mitchell rolling left, still looking to throw, will release it, and barely incomplete.
Yeah, just out of the hands of the receiver, intended receiver that time for the Mustangs. Number 4, Jacob Hartman, sophomore DB running back listed in the program, playing some slot receiver. Get a chance to see here on the replay. Just throws it about as far as he can and just should have made the play, honestly. Goes in and out of his hands.
Mitchell again unleashes too low.
Yeah, that time skips it there.
Quick.
Brings up a third down and
Quick third down.
yeah, absolutely. 4:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter of play.
At this point, I'd like to see just a receiver, seam route, launch down the field, and have Mitchell try to hit him in stride. That's what I would like to see at this moment. I'm not a coach, not telling him what to do, but, 3rd and 10, you've passed the first 2 plays. I'd like to see something for a senior that just gets them some big yards. Mitchell will do it, and it is Going to be caught near the line. The Summerville side said it's incomplete. And even if he did catch the ball, I'm pretty sure he's short by a half yard. That's Henry Padilla. And they're going to give him the first down, too. So a catch and a first down to Argonaut.
Yeah, absolutely. And so maybe, hey, pad the stats a little bit for Padilla, right? I mean, hey, come on now. Senior night, got to do something. Argonaut next week has a home game against Valley Christian of Roseville here. 7 o'clock going out of conference.
Due to Bret Hart not having their varsity team, most of the MLL teams were able to find a matchup on their bye week, or their extra bye week, I should say, to replace that game. So Valley Christian it is for Argonaut. For Summerville, it is Millennium in the second to last week of the season. Sonora couldn't find a matchup for today, so they don't have a varsity game today, but their JV taking on the Bret Hart Bullfrogs junior varsity squad. Woodland Christian played Amador last week, and I believe Calaveras is the only one I'm missing, and I can't seem to remember.
Yeah, I think they picked up Galt. That was not on their original schedule, I don't believe, but I could be wrong.
Mitchell will throw on 2nd and 10, and he is swallowed up. Gulped into the stomach of the Summerville Bears defense.
Number 54, Stone, out there making the sack for Summerville. Trenton Stone. Brings up a 3rd and 20-ish for Argonaut.
Trenton Stone, 6 tackles on the season. That is his first sack put in the books.
Former baseball player for us on the freshman team a couple years ago, so shout out Trenton.
Two minutes, 43 seconds and counting. It is 3rd and a plane ride for the Mustangs. He'll throw again. This is underthrown, nearly picked, but incomplete, and it's 4th down. He was looking for Dagon Tillery. He's been targeted multiple times. He has a reception, but another one falls short for the passing of Argonaut.
Yeah, I mean, that's a long throw from that right hash, trying to come back all the way across the field. Unable to make it happen. So, punt formation once again for the Mustangs.
2 men back deep. It's Klein and Matthew Hike for Summerville. Klein will fumble it at the 45 and be dropped down, hit because he didn't have possession. This could be Mustangs' ball, and it is. Argonaut on 4th down, punts it away and gets it back on the opposite 40.
Hey, that's a huge play, though, for Argonaut. Nice job on special teams coming down and making a play. Tillery, got to give it to him. He's been all over the place on defense for the Mustangs. Gets another opportunity here on senior night for the Mustangs to put more points on the board. Just under 2.5 left to go.
42-14 has been the average score of a Summerville game through the first 6 games of the season. Argonaut wants to be a factor in that, an outlier, and score more than that 14.
Yeah, and that one just in and out of the hands of the receiver. That time for the Mustangs, number 11, Tillery, Deacon Tillery. So you got Jake Totten, I'm sorry, last time was the guy that came down and made that fumble recovery. My apology. Totten, you've been everywhere on the defensive side for the Mustangs. Brings up a 2nd and 10, though, for Argonaut.
A lot of noise coming from the Mustang side of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. A vocal crowd here with 2:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Second most points they've scored in a game. Klein tries making up for his fumbled punt return and takes down Henry Padilla after his reception at the 30.
Padilla had that touchdown on the counter earlier. Now comes down the seam, gets a first down reception. Nice job there, just taking a hit and hanging on the football.
As we reach the final 2 minutes, get into the comment section. Let us know who you think should be our Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game. Here comes a boom for Mitchell, and the pass is caught at the 15. Argonaut Mustangs back in motion.
Yeah, another great play there for the Mustangs. Number 4 coming away with it. His second nice catch, Jacob Hartman, the sophomore that got moved up to varsity this week. Making an impact. But I think we got a flag against Argonaut. We got an illegal shift. Oh, no, they're just going to call it incomplete instead.
Second and 10. Mitchell rolling right. Chased down by Rogers. Takes it himself. Close to a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, I think he's going to be pushed out of bounds just on the other side of the marker, so it's going to be another first down for the Mustangs as we go 1:33 left to go. Down at the 14-yard line, they do give him a first down.
Few substitutions on the Summerville side. Phoenix Barajas comes back in, and he replaces Douglas Henderson. Mitchell, empty backfield. All alone. Throwing complete again inside the 10. Tuni Mansuranis was there for the tackle, and Dagon Tillery reels in another reception.
No, absolutely. Argonaut fighting to the end here. Like I said, they've come out and they've keep the clock running, so they say he was stopped inbounds, which, okay. Regardless, 1 minute left. Argonaut with the ball, trying to put another score on the board.
Mitchell from the goal line, trying to escape. To the 4-yard line he goes. 50 seconds left. Once again, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. 31 days of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Pink ribbons appear to impact, or as the impact of breast cancer is brought to the forefront of national conversation. Mitchell will look in zone again. He is sacked, ripped down by number 51, Dane Macon, and flags fly in late after the tackle.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the face mask on Summerville. So that's going to stop the clock, too, for Argonaut, as they only got one timeout left. So it should be half distance to the goal against Summerville, which looks like Summerville's moving backwards. Put the ball around the... They're going to put it at the 1 yard line. I don't understand that because it should have been from the spot of the play, but okay. First goal from the 1. Mitchell, got to be the guy getting the ball, right? I mean, that's been your dude all night. You got to reward him here.
Mitchell, quick pass, caught, touchdown, Argonaut. That is Dagon Tillery.
And then Tillery's going to get flagged there for the chest bump.
Tillery has been the receiver to go to all drive long, and it's finally paid off in the end. 6 more points for the Mustangs, who put 20 on the Summerville Bears.
Yeah, and then, like I said, he got the touchdown. That's clear. He didn't get flagged for the chest bump. He went up to Snovel and just chest bumped him right. So. Oh, they call it both ways. So they're just offsetting penalties. Argonaut going to one to untime down for the extra point. So Mustangs going in to kick the extra point.
Jonathan Martinez. Martinez will keep this one low, but it goes through. 42-21, and Summerville with only 34 seconds most likely will just take a knee once they get the ball back. We'll see next.
Hello Bears fans, Black Oak Casino Resort is very proud to help bring you tonight's live streaming of the Summerville Bears football game. If you haven't been to Black Oak Casino Resort recently, now is the time to come by and check us out. Whether you enjoy the entertainment at Willow Creek Lounge, the 5-star RV park, the beautiful Black Oak Hotel and Conference Center, the bowling alley and family fun center, all the games our casino offers, or the fine dining at Seven Sisters Restaurant, it's all there waiting for you. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Summerville 42, Argonaut 21 in Jackson. Final 34 seconds. Summerville will take home another league victory, go 2-0. Argonaut will move on to 0-2 in league, 1-6 in total. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, Jeremy Hurtado with me, and the rest of our NorCal Sports TV crew. The Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff is next. Coming for the Mustangs, returning will be Summerville, Barajas, and Peterson, I believe, are the two deep for him. But also join us in the comments section. Help us decide who our Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game will be. We see who you have decided already, but continue to tell us because we won't make a decision until they're in.
Calaveras 34, Amador 27. Under 2 minutes left to go over in San Andreas. Calaveras just kicked off to Amador under 2 minutes. Like I said, Amador has the ball on their own 28-yard line last update we got there. So that game going down to the wire over in San Andreas. Clock running here, so that Summerville doesn't have to run a play. That's it. That's all.
Final 30 seconds will tick off the clock. Summerville in league 2-0. Argonaut 0-2. We have our Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game coming up in a small post-game show. I'm the voice of choice. Jeremy Hurtado will be with us for that post-game show.
United Insurance Services offers quality insurance coverage, a high level of professional service, and a long-term relationship. They have several locations throughout California to serve your needs, including Elk Grove, Lodi, Napa, Roseville, Sonora, Walnut Creek, and Minden, Nevada. As independent agents, they'll research rates and coverage from top insurance companies to find the best insurance rates and insurance plans for you. They do the shopping and comparing, so you can save time and money. Hello, Bear fans! Boyer Construction is proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of Summerville Bears football. For over 30 years, they've proudly served our communities with an uncompromising commitment to quality, integrity, and client satisfaction. They are meticulous and still believe in the value of handshakes. And they ensure that you get the experience you deserve. Thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
NorCal Sports TV brings you Summerville Bears football, 42-21 final score. Argonaut Mustangs on senior night, they showed up. They played a heck of a game. Their offense scored 3 times, which nobody truly expected, but the seniors were here. Seth Mitchell led that team to the end zone on multiple drives and put up a decent amount of points on this great Summerville defense, who seemed to be lacking a little bit today from what we've seen in prior weeks. Jeremy, you don't necessarily agree with me, but...
No, I do. I think Summerville came out flat in the first half, and it kind of, showed Amador came out, or Argonaut rather, came out and kept it close in the first half. And then I think Summerville kind of just showed, hey, we're the better team. We expect to be better. We know we didn't come out well, played well in the first half, came out and did their thing in the second half, minus the last little touchdown there. I mean, that's, okay, 2 minutes left, you fumble a punt, they go down and score. It's kind of one of those things that your coaches get to kind of gripe at you a little bit. But really, in the grand scheme of things, 42-12 or 14, 42-21, and still a 3-score victory. So I think you get positives and negatives from it, like you do most of the times as a coach.
The offense for Summerville was another big part of this game. They averaged 42 points a game. They got exactly that today. Colton Cash, Tristan Barajas, Austin Hike are always big components of that and the reason why they get down the field. But one player that's been building up, and I noticed this in recent weeks, was Nicholas Rogers. Last week he had 11 carries, 77 yards, never found the end zone, but today he was able to do that. And he's been building up week by week, just showing this team that he's as good of a runner as the rest, but he's just built a little bit different. He's a little different type runner, not like those other 3. But when he does get out there, he proves that he's one of those top running backs.
Yeah, he's the power back, if you per se. You got the guys that are speed, you got guys coming all over the place, flying in motion. Cash still the power back, even though he's a speed guy, even though he runs from that tailback position. But when you got 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, Rogers is the guy that goes down and gets it for you, and more often than not gets more than what you need on the first down, like he did a couple times tonight.
Leveros had a great game as well. He was out there. He passed the ball a couple of times. He ran. He had 3 touchdowns. And Bryce Leveros, as a quarterback, you always get your name said many, 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 many times. And he got those quarterback draw plays as they were down on the goal line. But I have a vote for my player of the game. Are you ready, Jeremy?
Absolutely.
My vote for player of the game, tell me if you agree, and we'll announce it, Nicholas Rogers.
Absolutely, I agree. Like I said, 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, get you the yards you need. And a little extra. A couple times tonight, he was able to get in the end zone once. So, yeah, I think that's a good call. Like you said, Leveros, being the quarterback, always gets the love, and he's always going to get it. He got 3 touchdowns tonight. So, hey, hats off to him. Okay, he did his thing. But you still got to look at the other guys, and we're looking for other people, and I agree with you that that's a good choice with Rogers.
Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game. Escape your everyday at Black Oak Casino Resort. Play, stay, and dine. Family Fun Floor is back open. The bowling alley, the mill, it is all there at Black Oak Casino. And today's Black Oak Casino Resort player of the game is the one and only number 44, Nicholas Rogers. Until next time, for more of Motherlode League play coming up next week in Amador, Summerville will travel out 90 minutes. We'll see if Summerville can stay atop part of the Motherlode League standings. For Jeremy Hurtado and the rest of my NorCal Sports TV crew, I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. See you next time.